Welcome to Together, 8 Minutes to Great Leadership. I've had the honor in my life of working with great leaders here at home and abroad. I've been amazed by these people, inspired by them. What I noticed about all these leaders is that they were people of virtue. They were people with great character. And you know, many of us believe that leadership is about having certain degrees or certain skills, certain traits. Not what I discovered. Studying these people, I realized that there were common virtues they all had. And 8 Minutes to Great Leadership is a program that looks at the 24 virtues that these great leaders had and the 8 practices that they instituted as a result of being a virtue-based person. For example, Module 1, Transforming Self. These people were able to rise above their own ego, their own self-interests, their own concern about their wages, their pension plan, their power. They were able to transcend themselves and leave behind their ego for the sake of the company. This is the virtue of humility. All the virtues, all the greatness of a human being starts with humility. And these great leaders all had this quality of humility. 8 Minutes to Great Leadership explains for you the 24 virtues and the 8 practices that these leaders carry out in their everyday life, working with large teams of people to inspire them, motivate them, empower them, and to fulfill the mission and the vision to make the company great. Another virtue that these leaders had is the virtue of universality. They saw everyone as a team, and each and every person played just as an important part of that team. They did not see people or judge people according to the titles they had beneath them. They saw everybody working together, everybody contributing equally in their own way. They had the gift or the virtue of generosity. They were generous with their compliments, generous with their time, generous with their energy, generous in every way with their staff. A lot of leaders are reluctant to compliment their staff. A lot of leaders would never let their staff know that there are staff there more talented than they are. But these great leaders really empowered people by letting them know how great they were and how great their gifts were. So they had the virtue of generosity. They had the virtue of loyalty. Loyalty is a fantastic virtue for a great leader. We often think of loyalty in terms of the staff being loyal to the leader. What I witnessed was the leader was loyal to the staff. The leader felt this strong commitment to be there for their staff through good times and bad, even in the most difficult times, even in times when sometimes the staff or a staff member let them down. They had a forgiving heart, a loving approach, and they were loyal to that staff member. Consequently, what happened that I witnessed was that the staff became extraordinarily loyal to their leader, never wanting to let them down again, always wanting to achieve excellence, always wanting to be the very best they can be. And whenever their leader needed something, they were there for them. It reciprocated itself, the virtue of loyalty. These great leaders had the virtue of empathy. They just didn't look at people as employees. They looked at people as people. And they were truly concerned for the welfare of those people. They exercised forgiveness and love and did what they can to heal people going through difficult times. Being there for your staff in this way, being loyal to your staff, having the virtue of empathy, builds a relationship of trust And trust is critical to good leadership. Without trust, there is no such thing as great leadership. Relationships built on trust build strong teams that work together to accomplish any goal. These great leaders had the virtue of perseverance, a great virtue that allows one to overcome any obstacle. And the staff saw this great virtue in their leader, as they do all the virtues. And they became a people of perseverance, overcoming obstacles. And these leaders were people of prudence, where they would make decisions not based on self-interest, not based on special interest groups, not based on personal biases or prejudices. They'd make prudent decisions that was the best for the company, for its employees, and for the mission. Our program, 8 Minutes to Great Leadership, will explain to you the 24 common virtues that great leaders have, and the 8 practices they carry out every day at work in working with their staff, and empowering them, in inspiring them, motivating them, breathing confidence into them, and achieving excellence in each and every member. This kind of approach builds a powerful team, a team that can accomplish any mission, overcome any obstacle, and effectively change the world. This kind of level of excellence is the kind of excellence that every leader should strive for in all their staff. Many companies survive and function, but nobody's working at the level of excellence they're capable of, because their leaders are reluctant to find the greatness in each person, reluctant to do the hard work to discover in each person the gifts they have to offer. But great leadership has every individual working at a level of excellence. And through that, people find great purpose and meaning in their life. The one thing that we all need in life is a sense of purpose, a meaning for living, a meaning for working. And great leaders inspire and instill in people this sense of purpose and meaning to their lives, because they're given the opportunity to share their gifts, to excel, to contribute in the ways that they are able, based on their own personal gifts and talents. If you're interested in receiving the 8 Minutes to Great Leadership, go to iTunes, Amazon, or CD Baby, and you can download the program where we discuss the 24 virtues. We discuss the 8 practices that every great leader does every day at work. The kinds of exercises that you can implement to carrying out these practices, and the results that you'll see. You can also order from us the 8-day program, which involves an exercise book and a paradigm and a look at the virtues. And you can work through it over an 8-day period. Each and every one of you leaders, all of us have within us the virtues. All of us have within us this great character. We all have within us the ability to be great. But we have to work hard to dig deep inside and bring all these great virtues to the surface. And when we do, we will become a great leader. We will be able to make the impossible possible. We will build strong and powerful teams. You have the opportunity to enrich the lives of people, to accomplish a mission, to change the world in wonderful ways. You can make the impossible possible. You can make people's dreams come true, and you can create a better future. You can reach us through greatleadership@yahoo.com. Thank you.